Henry Ford said, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And he really was referring to our belief systems and what we think is possible. And my story regarding this is one from when I was diving. I was a competitive diver, and I was a Canadian diving champion at the senior level 6 times and at the junior level 4 times in the late 70s and early 80s. And I was on the 1980 Olympic diving team. Well, in 1981, I returned to university at Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas, went boating with some friends, decided to cliff dive in this lake, and long story short, slipped, fell, broke my wrist in 3 places. It was September of 1981. I had just won the national championships that summer, and injured my foot as well. But I was out of the water for a good 3 months. I didn't get back into the water until December, and then I couldn't train platform. Platform is the 10-meter platform where you're diving off 33 feet from the water. You hit the water at 30 miles an hour. I couldn't actually train from that height until late February, early March. Well, at that time, late February, early March, were the Canadian Diving Championships, and they were the trials for the World Aquatic Championships in 1982 that were being held in Ecuador. And I very, very much wanted to make the World Championship team for Canada. I had competed internationally from the 10-meter platform, and that was really, I felt, my best event. Going into those nationals, I arrived on site at the national championships and trials for the World Championships, having done my dives off the 10-meter platform once since the summer prior. And then I think I practiced one more time while I was there that week. I'd been doing some springboard diving, but really, by most accounts, I wasn't physically prepared. But I just knew that I wanted to make that team very badly. And I was sort of exploring self-hypnosis and sort of creating a mindset for myself that would help me be successful. And I started to do some relaxation and do some visualization, and really got myself in this mindset that I could do these dives. I had done them thousands of times over the 6 or 7 years prior, and that all I had to do was walk into that competition fresh, with not a lot of baggage from practice, and that I could go up there and do those dives well. And what happened at those nationals was I had a phenomenal performance. I actually won the national championship, and I made the team to the World Championships. And even though I hadn't really trained platform other than 2 times in the 6 months prior, I walked away as, having won one of my national championships, having achieved a goal that was very, very important to me, and it just blew me away at that time. And it's a lesson that I've never forgotten, that what you focus on, you can achieve, and that what you believe, you can achieve. And so that quote from Henry Ford really rings true for me, and I hope that this story rings true for you, in that if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.